On my way here, going on Highway 20 between Willits and Fort Bragg, there's a lot of curves on the road, and even though I've driven the road before, I got a little too close to a guardrail on my passenger side. Good morning, Crafties from Damme State Park on the Mendocino coast. Damme State Park is located 2 miles south of the town of Mendocino, or about 12.5 miles south of Fort Bragg, California. So if you're ever coming over here, Damme State Park is a pretty place to stay. It's pretty popular in the summer, so you've got to make your reservations. I was just down talking to the gentleman in the kiosk, Sean, and he was telling me that with your windshield sticker, you can go to other state parks in the area, like Russian Gulch and I think even McCarricker, just for day passes. And you don't have to pay the money, the $8. That's nice. I might take a drive over to Russian Gulch. I really like Russian Gulch. They also don't charge extra if you're towing. So if I have a car that I'm towing with my RV, I did not get charged extra. But if somebody drives in, they will charge. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's about $10 a day. So Snickers and I had a good breakfast, and we already took our walk. On my way here, going on Highway 20 between Willits and Fort Bragg, there's a lot of curves on the road, and even though I've driven the road before, I got a little too close to a guardrail on my passenger side. Here's a little video. I've got some repairs to do when I get home. I can still open my door. I can't open my cargo space on the passenger side. I have the back door to get to my cargo space and my garage on the back, but I'm going to have to get it repaired. My back light still works, it just doesn't have the little red shield on it, so solar's going to be delayed. And I came outside to check more of my damage from my trip over yesterday. On my way, I got a little too close to a guardrail on the passenger side. The door still works, but I have to pull on the handle to close it. And then there's a scratch all the way down. My hubcap was destroyed, but the tire's okay. I may have to get that hubcap removed before I go home, because it's scratched here. It dented the cargo area. I'm not even going to try and open it. Scratch, and then damaged the light. The light still works, but the red piece is off, and then this area is all mashed up. So that's what I have to deal with when I get home. This is what I'm worried about. That rim around the tire, the hubcap area is pretty much demolished, and I really don't want to drive much on it, and I think the tire is lower. I just looked at the front tires and they're not as low. I know it's cool today and the sun hasn't warmed things up, but I still think it's lower, so I'm probably losing air. So now I've got to go through the process of trying to get somebody up here to change my tire. Thank goodness I have a spare. And so here I go with the process of doing that. Let you know what happens. Well, after making about 6 phone calls, 2 to what I thought I had insurance with that cannot help me, I finally contacted a towing service that could at least change my tire on my motorhome. And they're located in Fort Bragg, so that's not so far away. It's going to cost me $300 up front. And then I have another warranty service that I can send in the invoice to get reimbursed. Took me some time, and I had to go 2 miles up the road to the town of Mendocino to get cell service. So I'm now back at my camp waiting for the tow truck to come and change my tire. And I'm just sitting here eating some lunch with Snickers. And we're just waiting to see what happens next. Stay tuned. This is Kevin from Smith's Towing in Fort Bragg, and he's come here to help me figure out how we can get the hubcap off this tire from my mishap yesterday. But he says the tire looks good, so that's good. I can live without a hubcap. Well, thank you, Kevin. I want to give big thanks to Kevin and Smith Towing. I think I called 3 other services in the Mendocino area on the coast, and none of them were able to help me, but Smith's Towing came through. If you need a tire repair or a tow or something for your RV or your car, and you're in Fort Bragg or Mendocino, call Smith's Towing. Well, that was a pricey fix, but I feel better now. Kevin was able to remove the hubcap. He checked the rim, and he said it's a little bit scraped, but nothing that's going to damage anything or nothing that's going to hurt anything. And he checked the level, and it was what it should be. Yeah, it was pricey, $250. And I feel good about driving home on Friday. So, expecting Terry to come in about an hour. And so we'll see what things we get into. Stay tuned for more. Terry has arrived! Yay! Terry and I are taking a little walk down a trail, and then we came to this wooden bridge that goes over the creek. Little river. Is that Little River? Little River. Oh, it's Little River that actually ends up down at the beach. Little River. That's pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, Snickers is with us. We're allowed to take him on this trail. There's a few that you cannot take him. The Fern Trail and the Pygmy Forest don't allow dogs. We found the entrance to Bog Trail, and Snickers is leading the way. Go, Snicks. Got to go up some steps here. I got to turn the camera off and use my stick. Okay, we're up on the Sunny Trail now. After those steep steps, Snickers, slow down. Pretty. See the creek down there, the little river, all the pretty trees. Ooh, there's some irises. There's an iris. Wild iris. They're kind of rare yet. You don't see them all the time. Look at all the little blue flowers. How pretty. Go, Snickers. Guess we go to the left. Stop. Go, Snickers. We're in a whole field of these pretty blue flowers. Slow down, Snickers. Right. Well, we found the group camping area. A lot of picnic tables, barbecue boxes, food boxes over there, and there's a road that comes into it. So it might just be a day use. I don't see where you could park many RVs around. But yeah, big fire pit, lots of tables. This is the map of the campgrounds, and we just took a walk on this bog trail. We didn't get to go all the way around because there was a log over the trail right there and we couldn't get over it. So we went this way to the log, and then we went group camp over here. And then we walked back to site 11 where the trailhead starts. I'll show you this trail. Here's where a little river comes out. We saw that creek when we did our little hike, and here is where it comes out to the ocean. There's some good waves out there on those rocks, way out there. As the sun slowly sinks into the ocean on the beautiful Mendocino coast. We had a beautiful day. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe. Thanks for watching.